Hi everybody, this is Patty with the Leather Lady, and today I'm going to remove these because I'm getting the glare. I'm going to actually talk about sheepskins and your fleece and things like that, not only for your Western saddles, but English saddles, Australian saddles, any kind of saddle. So I'm actually a U.S. sheepskin distributor and also Ingle Pads distributor, as well as I'm working on getting JMS. So if any of those products that you're interested in or you want sheepskin, you can also ask me to adjust. I'll go into that as well. And also if you just want decor, medical, hats, gloves, anything sheepskin, and we can also make it or have it custom made. So just with that, I want to talk about the care and understanding your sheepskin, because a lot of people think that sheepskin is actually all the same. It's not. So if you go in and you look on eBay or anything like that, and you're looking for a new sheepskin and you see, oh, this one is actually like 40 bucks. And then you see one that's 133 bucks. Well, there's a lot of differences that go in that. If you get the one that's about 40 bucks, you're going to get a really thin sheepskin. You got to remember, you got to think about this. There's different kinds of sheep all over the world, and then where we get our sheepskins from, a lot of them come from South America. There's different kinds of sheep in South America. Then you'll hear the term merino sheepskin, which is one of the more high quality of sheepskins which you want to buy. So let me show you a few things about sheepskin. So in the horse world, I'm going to see if I can turn this just a little bit. In the horse world, there's our most common known is like a sheepskin English pad. Okay, so when you're ordering a sheepskin pad, now you can get them in Western, and Western they can be halfway or they can be sheepskin all way. And then you're like, yeah, but that's really hard to take care of. I'll show you how to do that too. But what I want you to understand about ordering sheepskin, this is an Ingle pad. This is my old one from my horse, and I love it to pieces. But you're going to see that sheepskin come in different variety of prices, all depending on how much there is. This is a half. So it only covers the area what's going to be touching the horse. Down here, it's really not needed on the fenders. Some people like it. Some people, I just sold an endurance saddle, the saddle cover, and also the leather covers, and you can do that too. But all I want you to know on these English pads is you can get them with the pommel and the cantle, or you can get them pommel only, you can get them cantle only, or you can just get the bottom half. There is a half pad, which is just basically, and I don't have one here right now because they're all sold, but they're basically just your half pad that is just goes right underneath the saddle. Everybody in English knows what they are. So for those that you don't, that's where that is. So that is one thing when you're looking at the pricing of one. Okay, and this here is merino sheepskin. So it's very thick. It's very breathable, but it is a high quality sheepskin. So, and you'll find merino a lot, usually in the tan colors. Because dyeing process can actually make them a little bit different. Okay, so we've also got saddle covers. This is a Western saddle cover, a standard. Now, when you're buying saddle covers, you can get them in English, you can get them different kinds. This is a standard saddle cover that goes right behind the pommel, and then you can get the saddle covers that are going over the horn to cover and go over the horn. Now, if you have an Australian saddle or if you have a endurance saddle, I would suggest looking at the ones to purchase with over the horn, like the one that we just did yesterday. Because what happens is if you're an endurance rider and you guys have your bags in the front, that extra little bit that goes over the horn, and then we connect it with a what do you call that? elastic and little clips on the end so that it holds it like an English saddle, but it holds it underneath so that when you have those saddlebags in the front, or horn bags, or whatever you want to call them, then it will protect your saddle from rubbing back and forth. So I would suggest using one with a horn. We can always adjust them. Like we made slits in the side for her leathers and things like that. So we can always adjust them. So on that note, and they come in a variety of colors. Now, you'll have to ask me what colors, because if you're wanting to order one, because most of these come in, and most of the saddle cloths from Ingle, they'll come in black, they'll come in brown, and they'll come in charcoal gray. But you can see a variety of colors that you can get it in. This here is the medical grade. Now, if you need something for somebody, we used to make harnesses for MS patients. People would come to us with medical needs. I even went to a gentleman's house because he couldn't get out of bed, and we made actually fleece harnesses for him, believe it or not, out of cinches, Western cinches. They're very amazing. And then we adjusted them and all that kind of stuff. So this is a short-haired, and you can actually get these in a full sheepskin. If you want a full sheepskin just to hang around your house on your furniture, you can get those too. All right. And then the other thing too is the care. Oh, get this. Isn't this fun? Woo! These are actually long hair sheepskins, and you can get them in a variety of colors. And you can get these also in a full like rug if you wanted that for decor, or hang over a sofa or anything like that, or try to look rich like me, that I'm not. I'm just joking. So that kind of thing. So the other thing too is I want to show you the care of your sheepskin. Now, this is really big because a lot of people are mistaking care of their sheepskin. Sheepskin has lanolin in it. So for those of you that go and hose them off or put them in the wash machine with detergent, you're actually breaking that down so fast that that skin, because it is skin, that it is going to crack. Need samples? Need extras? So it is going to crack. So this is a shearling for when you're refleecing a Western saddle. This goes for Western saddles too. So if you see this, it's skin, and we know that it's skin. So if you start, imagine your skin that you just wash it, and you never put lotion on it. It begins to dry, begins to crack, it begins to peel. That's exactly what it is. You never put these in any kind of heat whatsoever. Okay, and most of the time when you get a sheepskin in this type of thing, it'll have some kind of a backing on it just to protect it, just depending on what it is. So when you use your sheepskin, I know it's going to take a little bit more effort, but it takes 2 seconds. So say you go out riding, okay, and you come back, and if you're like me, I ride more on my butt, but the endurance riders ride more in their stirrups. So, but my backside is dirty. Let that dry. And I sell the brushes. I have different kinds of brushes. This one is the one I use for everything. But I have brushes that I sell. They're $8.95. And you can actually, when you get done with your ride, let it dry. Let the dirt dry. Let it, all that what ground into the saddle pad dry. Before you do your next ride, just go and brush it out. Just brush it out. Not only does this help the sheepskin, it helps keep the dirt out, and it also helps from creating pressure point spots. It's already clean. The more that you do that, the better it is that you don't have to throw this in the wash machine. When you throw this in the wash machine, there is product out there you can buy, and I will tell you that it's cheaper to use my product, only because it's called Baby Johnson's shampoo. Yes, that's literally what most of us use, only because the Baby Johnson shampoo has lanolin in it. We need lanolin in that. So it's cheap, it's inexpensive. You wash it in that and then air dry it. So that's how you would do that. You would do that with any of your sheepskins. And I would say maybe twice a year, depending on how much you ride. If you're riding every day, maybe having a couple pads to go back and forth to help with that. The other thing too is a lot of the times sheepskins can be used for a lot of things. If you need a cinch cover, a girth cover, anything like that in sheepskin, you can do that. I'm actually in the process of making these little guys right here that I produce, and these are for your cinch, so that the buckles do not rub your horse's backside. Another thing you can do if you have scraps is you can make these rounds, little applicators for not only that, you use those for conditioning or adding oils and buffing for your leather work. You can do that. There's all kinds of things that you can use for your sheepskin, but mainly this is for the care and to let you know I can get you any kind of sheepskin, car seats, motorcycle seats, you name it, I can get it, or we can make it in sheepskin. So let me know what your needs are. If you have more questions about care and care of your sheepskin product, let me know. I'd be glad to go over that with you. Or if you have suggestions of videos that you would like to see, please let me know. I would be really, really happy to do those for you. Just make sure that when you buy a sheepskin product, don't be surprised. Sometimes when you pay the cheaper price, it's not the best quality. It's better just to bump up a little bit and get a really heavy quality sheepskin. Not all the sheepskins are the same. Same with dye lots. Dye lots in the dyes can be, if you say I want navy and somebody else has a navy and you really like that and you get yours and it's slightly lighter or whatever, especially if you're on drill teams or whatever, any kind of team thing that you need them all the same, order them all at the same time, because dyes and the type of sheep it in will change. Same when I do leather work. When somebody asks me I want it dyed a certain color, I'll say I can't guarantee it because I don't know this cow. I don't know the hide. I don't know what he ate, what he didn't eat, and how it's going to react to the dye. So I have to just give an estimate of what it's going to look like and get as close as I can to what the client wants. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned a little bit more about sheepskin and care. And you guys have a great day. And please like if you're watching this on Facebook, and share it. I would really love to share. And if you're watching it on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know how you like it. Give me some comments and let me know how you like it. Take care, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this.